In Honolulu, live for us this morning. Katie, it's 80 degrees, and boy, those winds are picking up, as we can see behind your shoulder, gusting upwards of 40 miles per hour. How are the conditions right now where you're at?
We're certainly feeling those winds ramp up. I think the strongest gust I felt just happened within the last 10 minutes or so. So we know, we can feel that Lala is getting closer, roughly 130 miles away from us right now. And we are expected to really feel the worst impacts on Oahu in the overnight hours after 2 o'clock in the morning and then into tomorrow morning local time. For us, it just became around midnight. So folks are likely going to bed at the moment and preparing for the possibility of outages. We know hotels have flashlights ready for guests just in case, and guests are also being asked to avoid using elevators because of that outage potential, which we've already seen come through over on the Big Island. Especially, we've got more than 100,000 customers without power across the entire state of Hawaii, but most of those outages, more than 60,000, are over on the Big Island, which roughly 70% of customers there are going into the overnight now in the dark completely. So we'll be staying on top of what those outages look like. I know there's a lot of pre-staging happening in terms of making sure crews can respond to those and then also respond to any high water incidents. Over here in Honolulu, we have a number of high water trucks staged all across the area just in case they need to respond to help people who may get stuck as we get into this heavier rain in the overnight hours. We had a little bit of rain about an hour ago, but we've had a bit of a break for the last hour. So mostly the winds are what you're going to notice out here, and those winds can be damaging. We've seen down trees, down power lines, especially over on that Big Island area, and officials here in Honolulu earlier tonight warned folks that those winds can pick things up off the ground and send them flying as projectiles. So I've noticed that the hotels have either taken down pool chairs, umbrellas, things like that, or they've tied them down completely so that doesn't happen. But something to keep in mind if anyone has plans to be outside, though that's not really the recommendation at this point. Officials are asking people to stay off the roads. We know tragically one person has been killed in a storm-related car accident in the South Point area of the Big Island. And we also know there are damage reports coming in right now. 2 homes swept away completely. More than a dozen roofs have been lost, and we are awaiting really those worst impacts for us here. The mayor of Honolulu giving a warning to folks earlier tonight.
I can tell you from past experiences, as storms like that come over an island and the topography is what it is and the mountains are what they are, all kinds of things can do. So this is unpredictable, and we want to be careful here. Do not take this storm lightly.
Officials here on Oahu are asking people to conserve water as the worst of the weather moves through. They say that the storm damage and the power outage possibilities could impact the water supply here. They do have some generators set up to help with that, but just in case, people are being asked to use only what they need as that worst of the weather moves through overnight. Guys.
Wow, I can imagine, yeah, they're probably going to institute a boil water advisory, too, if that's the case. Fox Weather's Katie Byrne live for us in the capital city of Honolulu, Hawaii, and the island of Oahu. We will check back in with you in the next, say, 15 to 20 minutes or so. Katie, thank you.